close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hey. Hello. How are we doing? Hello, Jinx. Hello, Bexy. How are you both doing? How are you both feeling after that 10-hour stream? Ooh. Did you just fancy fade that out too? Okay, listen. I did it manually. I turned down like the bar on my OBS. I thought it'd be cool. Beautiful, thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh, somebody's on. I wonder if it's MX. It's probably MX Arson, isn't it? Oh, no, it's you, Bexy. Hi, Bexy. Or it's Lin Beifong. I've surrounded myself with wires. I feel like I'm in a cobweb. Right, you never guess what we're doing today. You'll never guess. Maybe me, I'm AFK as I'm eating dinner. Ah, nice. You've been working on your machines? Whee! How's my aged copper going? I've been AFKing this aging copper. And, yeah, there's some in the shop. But I don't know whether I'm being too expensive with it. It'll age as I dig the hole. Diggy hole. Kinda, I'm in the planning stage. Nice. Curse these time zones. I'm so confused you weren't live yet, but then I remembered I'm 1 hour ahead of you guys. That's okay, Lady Megora. I'll be on eventually. Embarrassed about my face reveal, as unintentional though it was. You have a lovely face, Major Jinx. I realised that I am speaking as your friend, but as a completely unbiased opinion, I love your face. I love your beard as well. I am a dwarf, and I was going to say, 3 guesses as to what we're doing today. Diggy. Also, my item sorting system is up and running now. It is actually doing stuff. I don't know whether I've shown it on stream, because I went through a bit of a Minecraft phase when I was sort of ill. Lighting? What? Lightning? Lightning? You do have a lovely face. See, Bexy gets it. Bexy gets it. Oh, I have a cobblestone problem. If anyone ever needs cobblestone, please come here and just get rid of it. I mean, I did dig a pretty big hole, so it makes sense. Andesite less so, but I think I've converted. Oh, I got a lot of stone too. If anyone wants any of this, it's free. Just take it, please God, take it. I'm having with my beard, it's soft, it's like fur. Exactly! You're living up to the Goheen name. Alright, let's go down and just do 1 layer off the bat before I already get bored of it. It's a big project now. I did a bunch off stream. So I think on stream I left it at 40 something. And we're now at 24, level 24. So we're doing alright. Okay, Cosmo, grumble at me, why don't you? Oh, we just had dinner. As part of my new sort of anti-inflammatory stuff, we've been eating healthy, and he's unhappy because he's not getting like unhealthy table scraps anymore. What did you have for dinner? I had salmon with potatoes and broccoli, basically. There was seasonings and things and stuff, but that was the basics of it. And Cosmo did get some salmon. You'll be pleased to hear. He did get some salmon. Yeah, a little handful of salmon. But I think he's a little bit fed up because we usually like get salmon with the skin on, and we like toast up the skins so he has like crunchy little skins. We don't have it very often. We don't got salmon money, but it was like we usually do that. And so when he smells salmon, he's like, "Ooh, I've got a couple of crunchy skins coming my way," and he just didn't. And he's kind of a little bit mad at me. I forgot it was starting at half. We're here, Connor. We're digging. Of course we are. Ew, broccoli. Oh, I love broccoli. Very healthy. Thank you. I don't mind things being unhealthy. I don't mind eating sort of things that, you know, I'm not doing it for anything other than to try and get my ovaries under control. It's just all anti-inflammatory. And I think it comes with like the added benefit of having gone through gastritis and give my stomach a break. You know what I mean? I like broccoli. The texture is horrible if overcooked. Ooh, I like it overcooked. I know you shouldn't have it overcooked because it takes out some of the nutrients, but I like it overcooked. Valid grumpy pooch. I'm sorry, baby. He's in his bed right now. He's just like, you know when dogs like, they lay down for a nap and they go like, they do a little sigh. He just did that, but he did like a little grumble in it. He went like, like he's a little bit fed up with me. Can spell apparently and don't have my phone to autocorrect my mistakes. Ay. I kind of like soft broccoli, but I'm not mad. I'm more mad like if it's undercooked. I don't like crunchy broccoli at all. But I'm happy with just regular or slightly over. Not too far over, not mush. But yeah, I've noticed some weird things with my energy levels since switching to this. I've got more energy in the mornings, and I've got less energy when afternoon hits. It's like when the clock ticks over to like 1 p.m, my body's just like, good night. But I have more energy in the morning so far, so it's good. I'm better with crunchy, really? I don't mind mush. I don't mind mush. When I was really, really ill with the gastritis, I cooked up some apples and essentially just made applesauce. That wasn't really like stewed apples. It was just like a liquid. And I just drank/ate that for a few days. I'm also happy that I picked up this pickaxe. I can't remember who it was a gift from, but I'm very grateful for this netherite pickaxe with like Fortune 3 on it. But yeah, we're down to 22. 22 more levels to go. Hang in there. I did like 20 levels off stream. I do think my storage is going to overrun though. So I might have to just burn away some cobblestone because I'm happy with the amount of cobblestone I have. Is it bad if I throw away cobblestone? Then be good drinking apples. Yeah. It was kind of like a smoothie. And tomorrow I'm going to make banana walnut muffins. Banana walnut muffins, and then I'm also going to try and make turkey, black bean, Mexican seasoning tortillas with whole grain tortilla wrap. That's my next meal plan for the coming days, because you can freeze those. You make them into tortillas, you wrap them in tin foil, stick them in the freezer. Excellent. I've done that before, but I did it with regular tortillas, regular rice, and I was very ginger with the Mexican seasoning, especially the cumin. But I've made my peace with cumin. I can manage that. So yeah, hopefully I'll start feeling a lot better soon. I take it as an indicator that I'm feeling slightly better, that today I was on a dog walk with Cosmo and I walked past the gym and I was like, I could go in there and do, you know, a good half an hour session. I felt tempted by the gym. So I was happy about that. Oh, itchy. Also, have a look at the updated stream schedule if you can. The basic is I can't stream Wednesday anymore, but I've pushed Overwatch into the Warframe slot because we played a lot of Warframe recently. That's the gist. I feel like there's a storm coming. I've got I've got a door open, well, the back door, not the front door. I've got the back door open in front of me right now, and it's looking a little suspect in the sky. I had a look at the Met Office. It's not supposed to rain. I got laundry out. Hello, hello, hello. My, what have we here? Okay, two layers down, almost. And then we'll go do some other stuff and try and dilute the diggy hole. I could just dig a hole for the entirety of stream, but I'd get bored. I'd get annoyed with myself. I hope so. Need to clear this weather. Ah, you want a storm. Let's say, if Lady Megora was lightning watching rather than lighting watching, maybe she's passed us a storm. It does look a little bit... It looks suspect out there. Oh, the door's closing itself with the wind. That's fine. Because I put some of my houseplants today. I did a little, Ooh, that's very blustery all of a sudden. I might have to go bring some stuff in a moment. We'll see how it goes. I've got some of my houseplants out there that are not built for this weather. Okay, so we done another 2 layers. Oh, don't throw that away. We need that. Cosmo going out to look at the weather. Good boy. You good boy. Jinx doesn't do well in heat. It's one of my few weaknesses. It's because you run hot. You run hot all the time. I did great today because it was perfect and mild. I did sweat a little bit, but like I serviced my bike. I gave Cosmo 2 really nice quality walks. Been doing a bunch of laundry. Meal prepped for today, tomorrow, and half meal prepped for the frozen stuff. So I've been busy. What was this one again? Oh, that one's plain stone. All right. I'm going to try and turn the cobblestone into plain stone, and it also gives me a little bit of EXP as well. Oh, whoa. Look at this. What shall I repair? Pickaxe. That's a lot of iron. I don't remember mining this. We'll put it in the iron chest with the rest of it. There it is. I can't wait to get an iron farm set up. Oh, I already loaded some of them up with cobblestone. I guess I was waiting for fuel. Cook, my pretties, cook. Ah, that's fully repaired. Lovely jubbly. Let's do that one. So I was already doing what I thought of doing just now when I last left. Past me and present me, we got some similar ideas. We vibe. You did get some for me? Oh god, what did I say? Oh yeah, the iron. I did indeed. I got a bunch from you. I love having an item sorter. It makes me so happy. Now where do I put my gold? Gold! Apparently in here. And then copper. Part of my new entrepreneurial journey. I've put so much copper out. This is letting my customers know how much I actually have. I should charge you a diamond for each one and be like, oh, it's so scarce. How long does it fully take for a piece of copper to age? Because they go at different speeds. But I'd say I've done this field while AFKing, hopping back on, mining it. I'd say I've done it twice. That's a lot of copper. Okay, beautiful. Now, I wanted to trade... Oh, more copper. I wanted to trade, but I can't remember why. Probably to finish the town hall, right? I think I'm just out of emeralds. Alright, sweet. The fields of copper. The fields of barley. Heyo, hey Pale, how are you? How's it going? Oh, that's the elevator. I wanted to go trade with villagers. I think I need to take... Okay, I don't have any diorite to trade. Yes, I do. We have 2 little stacks. And he trades stone as well, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Let me check. Let me take some stone with me. Oh, I went way up high. Where are you? There you are, buddy. You trade. You do trade stone. This could be an outlet for my cobblestone. With enough fuel, I'll say that. Gonna need enough fuel for it. Maybe I could get a super smelter and just put a bunch of wood in it. Got home over an hour ago and only just turned on my PC because my brother and I were ranting at each other about how shit work was today and how much we're fucked over. I didn't know you worked in the same place. And I'm sorry to hear about that. I really need to finish the roof on that town hall. I was here to trade for something specific, but I've genuinely forgotten what it is. See if I can jog my memory. Oh, those are some good deals, buddy. Do any of you guys remember? Oh, it was glowstone. Yeah, it was glowstone. I need a better price than that. You have a lava generator now. I do! Thank you so much, Bexy. That's a good point, actually. Let me go pick up the buckets while I'm here. Also, I need to check with Benji what his prices are for everything. But I think Benji has moved on to another server. his own server, I do believe. But I still want to check his prices and make sure I give him a fair price on everything. Yikes, pal, yikes. What do we got? We got a couple. Thank you much. I need to move in a little bit here. I want to. It's not lack of enthusiasm, it's just diggy hole over there. Where is she? My wife. I'm gonna keep a picture of Lin Beifong unironically in my wallet. Oh, I found a zombie spawner, by the way. I forgot about that. There's a zombie spawner between us, Pale. I don't know whether you wanted to do something with it or whether I should. But if I do, it's gonna take a while before I get around to it. Today was not a fun day, to the point where my brother had a panic attack at work. After work said, fuck going to the shops today, we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, fair. Fair. Oh, bless him. That's really fucking sad. That sounds really volatile. Alright, let's keep these burning longer. Right, they can go forever. Okay, beautiful. Let's go to sleep. And then we're going to cut down some trees. I'd like to have pretty much... I'll show you when I wake up. It's is it not night? Minecraft. There's one a bit further down with a skelly spawner in range 2. Ooh, Pale. We should do something with those. Alright, looks like we're doing the trees now. I'd like all of this over here to be without trees. So that I can make a little path. An itty bitty path. Okay, the door is closing on its own. Poltergeist. Alright. Are you in, Cosmo? Cosmo? Oh, he's still outside. The door just shut on him. Oh, buddy. Buddy, I don't leave you. I got you. Good boy. We're gonna get a thunderstorm. Yeah. Alright, I had to go fix the door. He was looking real sad on the other side. He was like, how do I get back in? Hugs for the Cosmo. Oh, he's had so many hugs today. He's had so many treats today. There's some building work going on next door, and he's actually been alright with it. He's not been too bad at all. I think I've been more worried about him being bothered by it than he has actually been worried by it. So I've been giving him all the hugs and the snuggles and trying to distract him and make him happy. It's been a good day for him. He met a friend as well, on a walk. So it's been a pretty chill day. We've been vibing. He's been being cute. These be points we need to give treats to Cosmo. He'd get so big. Also, hi Swamp Witch, how are you? There should be actually, because we buy him little treats, because he's a Labrador and he just will eat them. He will just eat and eat and eat. So we buy him these little treats that are fairly good. Hello, gamer and gamers! Eee. That's my boy. No, my boy. Mother, help. Literally the vibe he was giving. Father, help. have to send Cosmo on a diet if we had that. No, for real, because he would just keep eating. He'll eat whatever. How you doing, witch? Swamp witch. I feel like I haven't seen you online in a while, but I think that might be because I'm not staying up as late as I used to. Because I have a dog to get up for. Thunderbolt strikes to the sky before my eyes, flings arm to the air. Woohoo! Do you love thunderstorms, Lady Magora? I'd say you do. Thor is hitting his anvil. Having a Maggie D's too. Oh. Cancel Friday stream because I bought a car and it took 6 hours. Whoa! Well, congratulations on the car. Are you excited about it? Or was it like a necessary purchase? Because I was busy, no stream tonight because work starts tomorrow. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah, just busy life. I see. So it isn't just me. It isn't just me. Or else I wouldn't throw in the McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's when you get truly happy. That's how you know someone is in euphoria. Just the McDonald's melody. How are you, cow? Oh, I haven't eaten. It's necessary because my old car was Dunyan rings. Dunyan rings, which was a bummer, but I love the new car. Yeah! I'm glad you love it. Bestie just bought a new car. It's very classic Oxfordshire because she got a Mini. Hey, Cozzy. What you need, buddy? You want a cuddle? Come here, then. Oh, hello. Come here. Come here. My little buddy boo. Yes, I know. Oh, you got rain on you. Did you even notice it was falling? There he is. Okay. Oh, he's demanding love. Give me a minute. Hi. Hello. You want me to scratch your ears? All right, I got you, baby. There. Is that enough? Or does one demand more? All right, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. He's literally come over and like put his chin on my lap. He's like, excuse me, you're talking to people that aren't me. To give him a treat and a smooch, I'm rattling the bars. Let me at him. My car's on life support. It's 18 years old and barely keeping it going between the MOTs. Holy shit, Pale. He is cute. This is the best day that fancies Louis Walsh. Listen, that dream about Louis Walsh, that's between us. Bestie told me in strict confidence, but I can't keep that under my hat. A sex dream about Louis Walsh. Ooh. No, he's being so adorable, right? I don't know what you mean. It's Cosmo who's the adorable. Hi. Now he's looking at me from in the kitchen. I can't give you any more. I'm sorry. You've had 2 dinners today. 16 years old. Some stuff went out. The cost to replace would have been, yeah. That's how it gets, isn't it? The cost to replace it is the same or less than it would take to just buy a new one eventually. That dream should be illegal, honestly. Honestly, though. Louis fucking Walsh. And she told me about it in extreme detail. I can't give you the detail because she did tell me in confidence. But it was bad. The thought of it makes me... The car is also 16 years old. Your cars are all old enough to drink. That's the tea here. I'm just putting off doing another level of this. Oh. Alright. 22 more levels. That's nothing. That's nothing. Hang on, let me show you. Let me show you something. Look how much we've dug. Look how much we have left to dig. It's nothing. It's nothing. Does actually look like quite a lot. And it's cost me thousands this year so far. Oh, Bexy. Oh. Come on the dashboard. Those are the features, not warnings. Check engine. Yeah, it's got an engine. I did what I could. I've done all I can. That's so funny. This is nothing. Look how much we've dug. Look how much we got to dig. While I'm in this mode, so the zombie spawner that I found is here. I was looking around. I was placing a bunch of torches. It did look like it had been seen before because it had a torch on top. Is it the one that has the skeleton spawner in range? Or is it a separate one? It must be a separate one. But it's between us, Pale. We should do something. Look, Pale, I can... Oh, look at the hole. It's beautiful. So this is all that we have between us, Pale. All these tunnels. I've been through a good few of them. And then that's your stuff? No, that's not your stuff. That's a mine shaft. Where are you? Hang on. I've gone past you, sorry. There's your ship. So between your hole and my hole, we've got all of this. I think we should link them. Have I gone past my own hole? Ugh. I'm so good at telling where I am. There we go. Here I am. Diglet dig, diglet dig, diglet dig. Yeah. All hail the hole. All hail the hole. This is nothing. We got a tiny amount still to do. It's tiny. That's cool. That's kind of a big open space. Right, I need to stop being in spectator. I know how to do this. Look at me being a professional. Love yourself a good tunnel, don't you? You know me, a flooded tunnel, that's all I want. In your hole and my hole, we have everything we need. That's love. Just two people with holes and goals. I'm gonna check engine light for 6 years. Only fixed it this year when it really failed the MOT. Holy shit. You have a hole, everybody has a hole. Everybody has a few holes. It's what we choose to do with them that counts. Like Pale has chosen to stare at his for a while. Inspirational quotes. We should totally link our holes. Yeah, let's do it. Inspirational quotes. I don't know if I want to put a quote command on this channel because it will be, like, it will hold me accountable to my own words. And I'm a little afraid of that. Mine's bigger though, it's true. Yours is bigger. By Odin Newt. Oh, is the thunderstorm good? My light watch came on during the MOT and instantly failed because of it. No other issues. That is kind of funny though. That car said suicide. That car said, I'm alright. It will hold us all accountable. Pale, don't be looking at your own hole. He can look at his own hole. It wasn't funny when it cost me a fortune. I bet it fucking did. Just for a check engine light that just went like boop. Boop. I'm really not flexible enough. Could have waited 10 minutes, but no. Isn't that weird? Why did it come on? Was it like a little loose, like, wire on the LED that is the light or something? What happens if your check engine light is faulty? It was over Christmas, so I needed to rent a car for 2 weeks. come see me over the holiday until they were open again. That really fucking sucks. The noise I make trying to put my socks on, I'm really not flexible enough. You give it the wee. Is an issue that happened to happen during the MOT. Right, okay. Thousands over Christmas. Oh, that hurts my soul. It was so painful over Christmas too. The garage could have found it in their hearts to see the true meaning of Christmas and just let you have it. Passing the MOT, take the bulb out from behind the dash. That's actually hilarious. I feel like Matilda's dad would do that. Think door creaking mixed with old man get off my lawn. That's a great description. Anyone I've seen is so fussy to do with the MOT. It takes a lot to pass it, you mean? BRB Mackie D's is here. Oh, what a shout! What a vibe! I was gonna say, I wish I could have Mackie D's, but I've actually eaten really well today. I'm good. I've been good. You failed on my wipers because, and they quote, they clear the windscreen, but the wipers don't look... What? They don't look right? They just didn't like the wipers you had on, but they were doing their job? You can't fail me on that. Literally, if they're doing their job, it's fine. Yeah, that sounds like you're going to very fussy people who are looking to try and catch you with charges. They're clearing it, but he didn't like the way they were doing. What do you mean, the way they were doing it? Were they doing it fucking backwards? What do you mean? That's such a weird stipulation. How else do you want to do? Yeah, how else do you want to do it? Should be clearing the screen without the wipers touching the screen. Should be clearing it horizontally, straight up and down. So that it's always in the eye line of the driver. Clearly that's what should be happening. I didn't think it was efficient enough. What the heck? What? Why? But he said I was lucky that he was like... What? He's like, oh yeah, you're lucky I'm passing this. It's doing everything correctly. What the fuck? That sounds like a weirdly like a threat. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you owe me, Missy. Oh, how patronizing is that? A little low on screen fluid. It wasn't as pressured as it could have been, but guess what? It was fine when you added it. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's not really a good enough reason to be like twitchy about it. You grease the hinges, and if it runs correctly, it's all right. I serviced my bike today, and that was great. I had a very rusty chain on it. It was just surface rust. Scrubbed it all off, re-oiled, changed through all the gears, oiled the gearbox. Now it's running smooth and silent. Alright, one more layer. 21. 21. The things I get told, I really do wonder if they say the same stuff if I was a guy. That's what I mean, do you think? Do you think it's kind of like they're being like, Like they wouldn't say that to a man, like, oh, you're lucky I'm letting it through, mate. They wouldn't do that. Sorry, Bestie's coming over tomorrow, and she just texted me. Okay, so tomorrow. We're going for a picnic. We're going for a Bestie picnic. Is Bestie bringing Louis Walsh? Only the fetish of him. Nerdy moment activated. Why? Why? Tell me. Yay, bike surfers? Damn right. Why do I love watching lightning so much? I think, for me, it's a mix of, like, the thrill. Because you don't know when it's coming, and it's quite impressive, and it's loud, and it's bright. But you get to have that thrill from a safe environment, and then it also gives me, like, a little thrill of, like gratefulness, or that I'm hiding successfully or something. You know? That's what it is to me. It's quite primal. Only in a dream sense. Oh, yeah. You can invite me if you like. That way you can invite... That's so smooth, Bexy. Listen. Coming in with the smooth Riz. Let's do 2 layers. We're down here. Let's just do it. Let's get it done. Let's get to level 20. And then I can do it in batches of 5 AFK off stream. Watching it from the 6th floor is amazing. Yeah, you feel a bit more connected to it. And then it makes you shit. Surprise, bitch. Just say it to a guy if they thought they could get away with it. I went through 3 mechanics because my best mate's dad is a mechanic. And he did an unofficial MOT on my first car. Took it 3 different mechanics who failed it on different things before I found one that did it right. Oh. So you think it's some sort of independent mechanics would sort of be looking for a bit of a cash grab? Thinking, you know, like with Bexy's car, if you don't replace the fluid and you get the wipers to run less than efficient, then you could get some money out of them, right? That's not good. What happens if you find out they're lying? Like my light that magically... Oh, you think it wasn't like the car? Interesting. My Mackie D's is Order 65, the order that would have allowed the clones to remove the Chancellor instead of the Jedi. Ooh! The good guy order. Pity the person who got the order after you. You're about to have flashbacks. Don't know, but it seems like a coincidence. Especially if it hadn't shown up, you know, prior to that. I mean, do they put the car under certain stresses during MOT? I'm not aware, because I don't drive. Bestie drives me everywhere like a passenger princess. Whoa, look at what Fortune does. Look at that. Dimitri certificate on the same day, showed it to them, and refused to pay. pushed back and I reported him to the DVSA. Oh, go on, Pale. Newt Bexy, I'll give Mickey a gentle head bonk for you. Oh, yes, please. Stressed it more driving 40 down the Maid Road. That's pothole city. Honestly, the roads are a nightmare in England. My brother went to America to work for a bit, and he was just like, yeah, the roads in England are shit. On the one hand, you can't be mad about it because public transport is very important. But on the other hand, you can be mad about it because if they're gonna fund public transport, they can also fund repair of the roads. Mate's dad came with me till we found a good one. He did the report. Nice, Pale. No, but that's good. I like that you stood up for yourself in that situation. Or your friends helped you stand up for yourself. You know what I mean? Got a flat tire from a pothole on the way to work one time. Slashed my tire up from a main road. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a bad review. Bad review on TripAdvisor. I checked online, it was reported 6 months before. That's really, really fucking bad. My parents recently had a tyre go because of a pothole. My mum, bless her, she panicked. She went, call the police. My dad was like, what are the police gonna do? Give me another tyre? The world is fucked. The world is fucked. It is a bit. Hang on, shutting the back door. It's getting dark. There we go, Cuzzy. Don't let the dark and the cold in. I love the way he looks at me when I talk to him. He looks like he's really listening. He's like, Cuzzy. Cuzzy boy. He had a fight with a fly today. I think we need a Cuzzy stream. I really wish that he would stay in one place long enough so I could have like a dog cam. That would be everything. In truth, he just wants his food. Yeah, he's going, So what about dinner? He just wants me to get through it. I'm going to take him on a big walk tomorrow, I think. Because if I'm going on a picnic with Bestie, I got to make sure he's nice and tired. Though it might be, actually, if the weather's bad, we might have a little Bestie picnic here. And then we could sit on the floor with him. That could be cute. Alright. This is nothing. I'm getting diggy fatigue already. I've literally done 3 layers. I've not even been on for an hour. That would be so cute. It would be cute, right? Me and Bestie, sitting with the Cuzzy, probably watching Gladiators, probably. Have I had my Gladiators rant on here yet? The reboot of Gladiators. I need help. Managed to get the local council to fix a pothole before. What? What's your fucking secret, Pale? Poured cement in it as a temporary fix because it was outside my house. A month later, they released a statement about vigilante repairs and replace. Of course they fucking did. They didn't like that someone else did it. Gladiators was a bomb. Definitely had a few crushes. All right, you tell me who I had a crush on. You tell me. Haven't seen the new one. Oh, okay, no. Just the new one is what I've seen. And I have a crush on one of them. Watch it and tell me which one I have a crush on. I challenge ye. She's so hot. She's no right looking like that. Do you know what's worse, though, is that I looked her up online. I was like, right, so, you know, she's very pretty. She must be an awful person. You know, that's what all the media has taught me. And I looked her up. She's so nice. Googling the cast 1 sec. I swear to God. Yeah, look through the gladiators. Bestie likes Steel and Apollo. And Apollo literally just looks like the most generic version of a man ever. He's just male. He disgusts me. Nah, he's alright. He's alright. It's just everyone sort of has a gimmick, and Apollo is just like, dude. He's a dude. That's his special skill, dude. I'll give you 3 guesses, Pale. And Bexy. You're doing it. Siren? No, but good guess. Fuck off, Bexy. You get out of my brain. What do you mean it's the face? She's so hot. It's the ass. No, I'll stop. Right. Look, all good, Major Jinx. You enjoy that look. I'd go for Fury. Okay, so I really like Fury as well. But I think it was because in the first few episodes, Fury wasn't in it. Fury was came on later on. Fury's the rugby lady. She's great. I think she's the first deaf gladiator. And it's like it's a lot it's a lot to do sort of sports and be deaf. I'm saying this while the Paralympics is on. But it's also a lot to do contact sports when you're deaf. Because there's no bracing for any impact. You can't hear it coming. I'll send you a pic of her that I saw. Oh God, what? Jesus wept. The face. Yeah, the face. So she's a rugby girl. And as I was saying, she's the deaf gladiator, so she has to she has her little cochlear implant in as she's doing her stuff. It's so obvious. Give me a challenge. Look. So what she does is, listen, okay. I have to explain this because you haven't seen the show. So what Saber does is, so her gimmick is obviously that she goes, rawr, but she's Scottish. She's a really nice woman behind the scenes. She has her own gym set up. She does like these women's classes. She owns a dog, a husky, but none of that means anything because the crush started when she revealed that she growls in the ears of the contestants. And you can see her doing it, and I'm like, oh, I wish that was me. She'll like go and growl in their ear. Ma'am, I'm sat. All right. I started doing this for EXP, but now I'm all right. I don't need to repair anything. I'm Gucci. Sorry, what? Who's growling? Okay, Jinx. Gladiators, the remake. Have you seen it? Do yourself a favour with Hot 990 flavour and watch it. Might be on the wrong side of the Gladiators page. Can't find Saber. Never mind, I was on the classic Gladiators. Ah, nice. No, it's the fully... So it's... What's his name? I feel like it's Bradley Walsh. It's Bradley Walsh is the presenter. Oh, yeah. Don't you... Oh, yeah, me, Pale. I see her. So, Jinx, look up Saber. Saber from the remake of the Gladiators. Just, I'll give you that for free. She's so nice as well. Oh, these are all going at like maximum efficiency right now. I'm gonna be the copper queen of the server. You guys don't stand a chance. Okay, there we go. There was a lot of diorite in that. Loads of diorite, actually. I see her. Is engrossed by the classic again. Siren and Jet. I know, I remember Jet. I remember Jet. I remember Jet. I have memories of Jet. Look at it sorting through the items. Look at it. It's so busy. Okay, we're doing well. So I'm selling them in stacks of 16 for a diamond, or you can pay by digging a hole of the hole. Digging a layer of the hole. Because I care less about diamonds than I do about my time. Oh, we all remember Jet. Fondly. BRB, all good, Bexy. Hello, chickadee.
I only get naked at the
library. I only get naked for Saber. Me and Saber in the library. Oh my god, are we gonna read? Ah! She's so good looking. It's the way she was just like, I can't do a Scottish accent, but she's like, I growl in their ears and try and freak them out. And I'm like, you can growl in my ear anytime, any day. The Gladiator TV show, Gladiator the movie, sorry, should have specified. Gladiator the TV show, BBC reboot specifically. It came out this year or last year. Especially in our teenage years. It's not just rain that's coming down, this is a monsoon. Oh my god, Lady Megora. Sit back and enjoy on your sixth floor. Oh, I think I left some behind. Ow. Oh, yeah, I left loads behind. Let's go restock the shop. Rather enjoy being on that. Love a good rough and tumble. Honestly, though, I kind of look at the games and I'm like, actually, that kind of looks fun. Not just because the gladiators are good looking, but it kind of looks fun. To just do like a contact game like that. Okay, so this is what I've done. 16 for a diamond at the moment. I think if I fill it all out and I start to get a bunch of backed up stock, I can change it. But that's where we're at with the aged copper if you want to go on it. Newts, shall we apply? I'd apply to be on it with you. I am, yeah! But yeah, that's what I've done. If you need aged copper, it's this chest. And then this stuff is still just sitting around. If you need terracotta or aged copper. Oh, they rhyme. The hasty shack has moved. I forgot the hasty shack had moved. Grab my junk, it's totally free. Never forget that. I still haven't bought anything from you, Pale. I think we're mostly got the same like stuff because we both dug a big hole. Contestants, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? And then she'll growl. She'll go. Back. Hey, Bexy. I was just advertising my copper. Ooh, my other load of laundry's done. Sweet. To stand on the platform and get battered with an oversized cotton bud. Okay, but does it not sound like a fun day out, Connor? I want the adrenaline. What was really sad... Okay, this is... Spoiler. The Emperor. What was really sad is that in the last couple of episodes, I think it was the one before last, Saber accidentally injures a contestant. Oh my god, she feels so bad about it. She feels terrible. She looks like she's on the verge of crying. And that just made me love her even more. She looks so sad. So there's even gladiator drama. You gotta watch it, guys. I can't believe no one in here has watched it. You gotta watch it. What's not to love? They're all in purple leotards. Come on. Do yourself a favour. Should go on as a gladiator. What would be my name though? Well, they tend to be like, there's some Greek gods ones. There's like Apollo and I liked Athena. There's one that's literally just called Fire. Bionic is one of them because he's got like, he had an operation to replace one of his joints. So they all kind of have a theme. Things be told, watching wouldn't exactly be a challenge. Look, you tell, okay, watch it. I think it's in the first few episodes, first or second, and you tell me the bit that made me sweat. It did go viral. You tell me the bit that made me sweat. Wasn't there one they did with balls, or am I imagining it? Are you thinking of, like, the cube? With the red balls in the cube? To watch women in leotards? Oh, no, that sucks. I said that. So, they have an end event in the Gladiators called the Gauntlet. And, you just have to run head first at 4 women. I was like, oh, no. Bear for me then, or maybe Atlas. Ooh, I like Atlas. I like Atlas a lot. That suits you. Greek or Roman gods? Can I join as... I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I don't know that god. Explain, please. Agree, that really suits you. Mm-hmm. We vibe with Atlas. I wonder how many times I've walked around just this patch. This reminds me of Aslan, yeah. I swear I think they did one. Might have been a really old series. Total Wipeout? Are you thinking of the one where they jump across the 4 red balls? Also known as, I know that, Dionysus. The god of wine and pleasure. Oh, pale. Kind of leaning that way too, yeah. We should all have gladiator names. We should. So we have Atlas and the pronunciation of Dionysus that I can't pronounce. There's a god of poems that is in Irish, but she's literally called Bridget. I don't feel like I could go on as Bridget. Come the fuck on, Bridget. Back us. Oh, that's even easier than the other one. Back us. Okay. Spiritual creature called an Atlas bear. Ooh. Could be an Atlas bear. I'll be Bridge. I'll be Bridget. I don't think there are any other writing themed gods. Lady Megara can be Thor, because she loves lightning so much. Yes, please. Yeah. We would make your bridge pale. Imagine going on a gladiator and being introduced as Pixie. This is our new gladiator, Minnie. Because you want everyone to walk on you. Listen. I am a bridge over troubled water right now. And Norse mythology. Powerball. Oh my god, when you had the option to steal. If you stole, you were a bastard. Also, wasn't there a technique that lets you win? Oh no, I'm thinking golden balls. Was it called golden balls? Or was the one where you could steal? I remember they had to cancel it because somebody literally outsmarted it. May I be very honest with you guys? Yes, please. We are here to listen. The Greek goddess of memory, mother to the 9 muses. Okay, please give me a phonetic pronunciation of that. Because at the moment I'm reading it as like an anemone. Nemocene or Cien? Nemocene. Nemocene. I'll be Nemocene. Nemo for short. That was golden balls. Okay, what was Powerball? Was it like a round within gladiators? To be honest, I like Fenrir and Jormungandr. Good choices. Cosmo can be Fenrir. He'd look good in a leotard. Gladiator event? Ah, I was saying about the balls. Right. Did they bring back Powerball? I honestly, this is a, you know, a bit of a mark against my name, but I honestly couldn't name a gladiator event even after watching all of it because I wasn't looking at the events. Of course, you need a leotard with all the fluff hanging out. He'd look so skinny. He'd be like, so you think I'm skinny? There'd be nothing to him without the fluff. It's not fierce enough for Fenrir. Yeah. Is Ratatoska? Yeah. Very mean Christianity. I have freed myself from religion. I've been looking since then what fits me. I've been thinking since Castlefest I'm tempted to turn myself into a priestess dedicated to the Norse gods. Hell yeah, Lady Megara. This is a deep dive, but I was raised a Catholic, and I think it's really important to separate, like, cultural and actual faith. And I think if people want to change either of those, I think that's a good idea. So culturally, if you want to change, or faithfully, then go for it. No one watches gladiators for the events. Yeah, I'm not keeping score. Thought you were going to go druid. Ooh. That is amazing. I agree, Bexy. Yeah, they brought Powerball back. Okay, so I shall watch Saber play Powerball. That's my cousin. Look at you. Making a whole new family. I think it's important for people to practice, like, I don't know. This is a hot take. But to practice faith, I don't think it necessarily matters what it is. But I think there's a certain, like, meditative benefit to having faith in your life, whatever that is. Whatever that looks like. Raised a Methodist, baptized by the Methodist Church, Scouts, school sung hymns at assembly. Parents didn't push it, but the education system did. I stopped after I actually read the Bible. That's interesting, Pale. I was classic Irish Catholic because my grandfather demanded it. And then the whole, I think it was my father became disenfranchised first because of the priest scandals. The priest scandals that were just like priests in the Vatican just assaulting children. And then my dad didn't like it. My mum didn't like it then culturally, but kept her faith, which I think was important to her. And helped me sort of separate the two. Never heard of Methodist, that's alright. It's a very powerful move and very brave. I'm glad you had, like, your parents didn't push it. I'm glad that. I was baptized, I was confirmed. That's where I got my other name from. I did the whole shebang. I was raised with no religion, but the Church of England school. I agree with the main principles, but not the religion as a whole. Yeah. All I did was replace God with Saddam, and the story read so much different. I bet. Dirty fucking priest, literally. And it was Sinead O'Connor. Yeah. That sort of stuff was what turned my dad's stomach, which is fair. But my mum wanted to keep her faith. They used to have a lot of arguments over it. It's like, if my mum wants to, pray at her bedside, that's fine. Let her do it. Let her live her life. She's not going to church anymore. She's not sort of, I don't know. She's not like, it's like culturally, she's Irish Catholic. Faithfully, she has faith. But it's not like, she has like, I don't know how to explain it. She puts common sense first. You know what I mean? I've decided on tattoos I would like. Yes, Major Jinx! I like the two on the back of my shoulders, one of Fenrir and the one of Jormungandr, and then on my arm with the names of the realms. Beautiful. Baptized too, though it didn't help my tism, even with the holy water. Christened, not baptism. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was baptized, christened, and confirmed. There's not a lot of talk about confirmation. But it's usually when I think I did it when I was 10. And, yeah, it was alright. It was very, best way that I can explain it is slightly brainwashy. Like, it was like we did homework. And it was sort of, I don't know. I guess it was trying to teach us sort of the basic principles of the Bible. But it was a bit sort of shoehorned in. Like, we had a workbook to fill out, and it was like write about a time when somebody showed you mercy as the Lord would do. Or draw a picture of the time the devil tempted you, or something like that. It's like, whoa, dude. I become a full-blown atheist. I think a lot of people, I mean, I don't want to generalize you, Connor, but I think a lot of people in Ireland just became, like, Pale, what happened? Sorry, I just saw that notification. I think a lot of people in Ireland became, like they went very strictly and far the other way. And interestingly, I think that had to do with Ireland passing the gay marriage bill so quick. Because my grandfather would never have had the gay marriage bill. To hologram smoke me combusting, just... They're more about how I wish to live my life rather than judging people. Yes, exactly. And I think it should be. I think that it morally undermines any morally correct... I was flying above the hole in creative when I locked off last. Oh, Pale. I think it undermines a good act if you don't do it for your own morals, if you just do it to get into heaven, because that undermines it. You're doing it to get something back. It's not true kindness. This is something I struggled with a lot because, you know, older people used to say to me just like, oh, go do that. And, you know, that'll be your good deed. God wants you to be a good person. God wants you to get into heaven. And it's like, can I not just do good things because it makes people smile and I like to see them smile? You know what I mean? It always felt a bit icky to me and I couldn't put it into words until I really grew up. Devil tempts me every day, multiple times a day. Is he evil or just fulfilling his role? Yeah. Close friend of my mum has passed away from muscle disease. My non-religious boyfriend at the time was allowed to come to support me, and it was my first funeral. Oh yeah. They can be a lot, especially in religious families. Go back to school. Yes, we were college lovers. He told me it struck him that the priest was mostly talking about God and not the deceased. Yeah, exactly. This is the kind of thing I'm talking about. It sort of undermines what's actually going on. Like if somebody dies, they've died and that sucks. And you're allowed to mourn them. You don't have to sort of... We're getting very deep right now. You don't have to sort of put it into the context of God right now. You can if it brings you comfort. But at a funeral, just celebrate who they were, you know? Think about it and came to the same conclusion. It was only about God and not about those next to you. So I quickly said stop and stopped going to church. Nice. Dad didn't agree at first, saying that the whole purpose of church... That is the whole purpose of church, but eventually he agreed and accepted it. Yeah. So it sounds like you lost your faith and yeah. And that's okay. How dare gay people have rights, honestly. Exactly. Do it because you want to, not because you're fearful of punishment. Yes, exactly. Punishment or punishment. Look, if I'm on that layer of hell, whichever one it was, I think it's 9th. I'm on that layer of hell for lust. But I mean, I'm sorry that happened to you, Lady Magora, but I'm also happy that it gave you a moment of self-reflection that could help bring you closer to you. Hell equals punishment, full of gay people. Honestly, it's going to be great down there. Drinking my hand, time to bring out my philosopher therapist persona. So I actually did, and I definitely think this was the Catholicism growing up. During my college years, I did a lot of study about ethics. I couldn't name specific philosophers. I'm not like Chidi from The Good Place. But I decided where I stood on my morals and my ethics. I decided, like at the time, what meat I wanted to eat. I decided how much help people can get from me. Sort of what the point is where I should cut people off if they're asking too much from me. That sort of stuff. And I really decided on that. And that was like... the first time I felt like I saw myself, and it wasn't through like God's eyes. Like I was putting a filter up at me and looking at myself and being like, right, God wouldn't like that. God wouldn't like this. And it just means that you don't see yourself. And it's bad. I never attend things like that. What do you mean? The funeral or the church? Second, oh sorry, I'm going deep. Second layer of hell. Funerals I've been to, the ones haven't been based on a religion, felt so much more about the person. Yeah. Lady Merora. Priests aren't trying to convert you through the function of the funeral. Ooh, there could be an aspect of that, you know, because they I don't know, there's not a lot of people that go to church anymore. I'd say I would go to church. I'd go to a Catholic church service. I'd have no problem with that. Culturally, I would just take it as a moment to meditate. I would listen to the gospel and I would take whatever messages are in the story. But I wouldn't be trying to communicate with God. That's where I feel I'm at. I feel culturally I'm Irish Catholic, but religiously I'm a little bit lost, but I'm happy to connect with myself and nature. That's where I'm at in my life. Thor is blessing me tonight. Hey, look, he's like, look at you chatting about religion. He likes you opening up. 9th was treachery. Oh, it might end up in 9th anyway, because I did give up on God. into the chapel, I would just burn to ashes. That's fair. The thing is, I take it in a different way now. Because it's like, if I went into a chapel, I'd just take a quiet moment to sit. I'd look at the architecture of the building. I'd think about the history a bit. And then I'd just be like, that was cool. But I wouldn't sit and sort of beg or be... Like, I'm happy to be thankful for things in life, but I don't want to attribute it to a deity, that sort of stuff. I burn churches. Oh, I burn in churches. I was like, Bexy, this is a hobby you've never told us about before. I burn churches. Same notes, yeah. Communicate with others on the porcelain throne. when you're sweating, and then it's like, God, I know you haven't heard from me in a while, but I gotta get this out. But yeah, I always say that I am a faithful person, but not necessarily in a singular thing. Oh, hey, Pale. I didn't see you down there. Hey. What you doing? Oh God, make it stop. Maybe spiritual, at least leaning towards it. I would never attribute an act of good for a non-existent figure ahead of basically a legalized cult. Yeah. Thank the house to save my chunky butt. Yeah, I see what you mean. I technically never made my first communion either because I never took the wafer. Oh my God, you knew what was going to happen. Who put in the hours to save my chunky butt? But yeah, I kept my faith for a long time. And I think I used that I used it almost as a form of like dissociation, where I would just act and try and do things for God. Instead of like putting in the work to get to know myself. And then when I did get to know myself, she was a raging homosexual. But this took fully up until my late teens. I spat it out. You said, fuck this. That's great. He spat the wine out of the vicar. Oh! My nephew did the same thing with his first communion. Some of us are just made for Satan. I was like, I ain't eating that shit. That's a piece of his body. That's another thing. That my mother takes specific issue with this. Like, there aren't worse things written in the Bible. But she takes specific issue with, like, transubstantiation. Where it's like, the body of Christ, whatever it is, becomes actually the body of Christ. You are supposed to believe that that wafer is the body of Christ. It is the body of Christ. Molecular level has changed. My mother hates that. It's a Catholic thing. Shame it isn't a strip of pork belly, for real. More people might attend church then. Oh, heck, I might attend church then. But yeah, I do recommend doing that. Don't view yourself, put the lenses away. Stop trying to view yourself in the lens of how other people see you, whoever they may be. Try and meet expectations. Oh, you helping me dig, Pale? Oh, thank you so much. But put the lenses down and actually evaluate yourself as you and who you want to be. Not who other people want you to be, including deities. I recommend doing that. Diggy diggy hole. Yeah. I recommend doing that because it was like I woke up as myself. It was great. I am as warm as I am. The flames of hell burn within the depths of my soul so I can give warm hugs. Yeah. I like that thought. I like that thought. Don't make religion your personality, but an aspect of your life, not who you are. Yeah, exactly. If it helps you feel connected to the universe, that's great. But still be you. Don't let the sort of external force of what you think this deity is, or who you think they want you to be. Just don't let that happen, because it's so easy to lose yourself. I'd say that I didn't sort of even realize that I was me until like 12 years old. And it's super weird looking back. I have no memories from my childhood. Absolutely none. My first memory is when I'm like 5 or 6 and a teacher is trying to force me to eat an apple, but I'm having sensory issues that day and it's not gonna happen. Give a hell of a warm hug. You're Olaf. Yeah, you are Olaf. Lost faith at about 6 or 7 when I prayed not to be gay anymore. Oh, Bexy, honey. It appears you can't pray the gay away. You can't. I realised after all of that, I did sort of struggle with it, but more on a social basis. I was like, oh, people will think this is wrong and they'll look at me funny. You know? It wasn't that I thought I was wrong. It was just like, people are going to look at me funny. And I tried, this is really sad. I tried to put myself through conversion therapy, a mild version, self-inflicted. But it's a dark time when you try and do that. It's a dark time where you're just sort of begging not to be the way that you are, when it's perfectly fine and natural. Being gay is life! Being gay is life! Every fucker wants to be gay now. They're sucking dicks like it's going out of style. It's great! One hell of a hug. One hell of a hug. What is it about digging a hole? This is what I said last time. What is it about digging a hole that gets us just in a therapy session? We've really opened up. You're so proud, wouldn't change it for the world now. Exactly. Exactly. Once you come to terms with the fact that you just are gay. And that's it. It's non-negotiable. You're welcome, Connor. Completely fine with gay people, but I cringe when they act so clingy with each other. I'm sorry if that offends someone. I don't know what I mean by that. Just personal opinion. That depends, Lady Magora. So are you also icked out when straight people are too overly affectionate? Because it might just be that you don't like public displays of affection. And that's totally fine. But if it is specific to gay people, then you might want to address it. You know what I mean? Yes, exactly. So it's public displays of affection. It's not to do with who it is. Wondered why I was this way in... Oh, he literally screamed, fuck you, God, fuck you for making me this way. Oh. I am who I am, and that's everyone else's problem. Exactly. I am what I am. Yeah, it sounds like it's more of an ick for public displays of affection. And I do feel like gay people can be a bit, I mean, this is a stereotype. Can be a bit sort of, they're like more prone to open mouth kissing. Like I feel like straight couples just give each other a peck. Sometimes gay people are like, let me get in there. Not saying some straight couples aren't like that. This is a stereotype. But from my experience. Show affection is okay, but don't be clear. Literally diving in tongue first. But don't be clingy. But you've talked about this before, Lady Magora, which is like, I feel like this is a you thing, because it's like, you talked about like somebody like texting you and they were over texting you, and it's like, it sounds to me like you want to be independent and you want other people to be independent too. Hello Cosmo. Bless you. He sneezed himself awake. I'm a walking roulette wheel. For real. I get uncomfortable with it, and it is not set. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. You mean the beacon? Oh, the beacon's temporary. We'll be fine. That's gonna bother you so much, isn't it? I get uncomfortable with it. Oh, Bubba. Oh, Bubba. The baby boy. Yeah, I understand what you mean, because I can be a little bit like that. I'm like, fucking stop trying to crawl into each other. Do that on your private time, man. But that's not specific to any... That's any couple. Any couple. That's not specific to straight or gay. It's just Pale and I, like, building a hole. Yes. But yeah, it sounds like it's a thing to do with, like, your independence, Lady Megora. It's almost like you're sort of, I mean, I don't want to tell you what you are, so correct me if I'm wrong. But it sounds like you're kind of, like, disgusted by the thought of things clinging to you, people clinging to you, being clung to. A problem has occurred. Oh god. Is it Mickey? Mickey can cling to you. Mickey gets a free pass. Feel like you're a voyeur on public transport? That's when you know it's a little too far. Lightning show's as good as over. Now I have to get up and my butt hurts. That's fair. You got butt pins and needles. You're correct in that. Oh yeah, Mickey gets a free pass. I mean, Cosmo's the only one allowed to lick my face. I've not let a human do that yet. Would I be open to it? Maybe. Yet. That's a big yet. I volunteer. I volunteer. I volunteer as tribute. Oh, I love having an item sorter. It makes everything so much easier. Soon enough, I'll be able to chuck whatever in here. And it's just sort it all into lovely little chests. Oh, it's gonna be great. Can whoever is slamming their door at 9 PM repeatedly stop it? And have I got a poltergeist in here? I was joking about it earlier. But that's a bit weird, what I'm hearing right now. I did try to communicate with ghosts once. A ghost called Lynn came at me. She drowned in the bathtub. She was aight. First time for everything, exactly. One more lightning bolt and it was in the shape of a dagger. Yeah. Are there any Thor stories with a dagger? Was it Lin Beifong? Maybe. No, it was Lin spelt like this. It was Lynn. And she was like, drowned in a bathtub, babe. I am your ancestor. And it was so fucking weird. It was through one of those like weird apps. So I stand by the fact that it might have been fake. But while I was trying to do it, kid ye not, the room got cold. Kid ye not. Not weird for England. But, and then something fell off a shelf. But they were both like easily excusable. Like the room got cold because the window is open and the thing fell off the shelf because a breeze came in. Like, I'm sure it was fine. But it's sort of become a joke now that Lynn is my companion. Hear the word lightning bolt? I always think of that clip of those guys LARPing and the one who's the wizard just pelting his friend who's the monster with stones every time. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Yeah. Oh heck, Bestie messaged me. Bestie, you good? Bestie, bestie, bestie! We're going to have a midday picnic by the looks of it. A midday picnic. Does Bestie know how popular she is with your chat? No. Not at all. Luncheon. We're going to take luncheon outside. Cosmo. He's a good boy. He just gave me like a look. Like he wants something. Sorry, baby. Nothing more for today. You've had your walks, you've had your food. I'll give you a snuggle. I give him a snuggle every night before I go to bed, and I wait till he like gets fed up with me and starts moving away. You can make a skin in Minecraft for Cozzy Boy. For Cozzy Boy! I give you that look every day. Yeah. We do, actually. We need to make a skin for Cozzy Boy. Thing is, if I make him as a dog and then the dog dies, you're gonna see some real dog mama rage. It'd just be generic Labrador. Honestly, he's generic Labrador. When he was a puppy, he looked like the Andrex dog. He's just Labrador. Cardboard cutout Labrador. He's very few unique features. But we still love him. You're right, it's not center, and that's gonna bother me now too. Pale, why did you tell me? 10 out of 10 would love to see you rage. So, it doesn't happen often. Why did you not center it? I'm sorry! It doesn't happen often, but when I get really angry, I get really angry. Not to the point where I'm like, you know, unreasonable or a threat to anyone or myself. I'm a different creature. I'll say that. I've not been looking at the minimap because I don't want to know how many levels we've done, but this feels like it's going really quick. Let's get it, Pale. Let's do it. Bear, most of the time I go from happy coven to murder bear. Oh, yeah. I could see that. I could see that, Jinx. My issue is that I get angry and I feel so much guilt afterwards. And I get to a certain point of anger where I'll just start crying. Would you like assistance with emphasis on the ass? I mean, if you're available and willing, yes please, Bexy, but not if you don't fancy it. It is just digging a hole. Ass is the... There we go. Thank you. 10-4. I'm entering into another sort of wave of Minecraft. Another wave of Minecraft where I think I'm gonna get quite into it. Can only assist with that ass. Here, take a seat. My face is free. Pale! That's smooth. Become a dad. Candy's folks are poking about it. Are they actually? And my child is being bullied. Oh, you're gonna go super mode. Are they poking about it? Like, seriously poking about it? I mean, are you, I was gonna say, are you in the market for a child? That sounds awful. Are you considering it? Is what I mean. They are even her granny. Oh, what do you think about it? Are you contemplating the purchase of a child from your local orphanage / business? Have you guys seen Brandon Rogers, his Sam series, where she talks about adopting a child? Not after that D&D pale. Yeah, don't take your children near pale. Certified free range. No. I swear to God. Sky's the limit. Oh, you're flying for the first time. Are you flying for the first time? It's on the table, and to be honest, it doesn't get under my skin. Okay, as long as it doesn't get under your skin. But I'd like to have some living done before I help generate a crotch goblin. That's so fair. Wait for the death. Yeah. Kinetic energy. I understand that. Get some living done first. You have so much time, Jinx. You have so much time. Never have a child because someone else wants you to. I'll say that. Hashtag my parents. But never have a child just because one of you wants to, because it does lead to a lot of sort of difficult feelings. But that Brandon Rogers thing is so funny. They go to an orphanage and it's just like, I don't think we've sold a single baby since we set up here. Oh. You dipped and then came back. You said, I'm a dip. My brother's girlfriend's mother, figure that one out, is a little bit like that. She keeps hinting at marriage and my brother is not ready. Which is kind of annoying because she's so great, but yeah, her mother keeps hinting, and it's heavy hinting too. And they come from a rather large Indian family where marriage sort of happens, I mean, not years down the line, more like months. And so I feel like she feels it's imminent, but my brother's like, in a few years or so. Should create my ideal dad bod as well. Oh yeah! The unassuming ones you see wearing long sleeves and hoodies, and then you see them in a t-shirt that has the size of tree trunks. There's one like that in Dream Daddy. I mean, they're all a little bit like that in Dream Daddy. But there's one like that in Dream Daddy that he kind of hot, not gonna lie. Would you get to take a +1? You wanna come to the wedding? You wanna come to the wedding? I'll take you to my brother's wedding. We can see him make an ass of himself in traditional, so he went to Eid with them. And he was put in traditional Indian clothing. God, he looked like a melon. I loved it. He looked awful. He was so white, you know what I mean? I was so happy that he looked so bad. I was delighted. But I want her as a sister-in-law. I want her as a sister-in-law. She's so nice. Cozzy loved her. Cozzy fell asleep on her one of the first times they met. And it was really sweet. She likes to knit. I want her as a sister-in-law. If he doesn't propose, I will. We'll make it fucking happen. Indian boyfriend. I love the sound of Indian weddings, so colourful, and the foods. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a beautiful culture. It is a beautiful culture. But yeah, she's a good one, and her mum's a good one too. She's just a bit. She's expecting it to stretch. Let's have a stretch. Actually, we can stand up and do a stretch. Let's do it. Oh, Cosmo, where have you gone, baby? Where have you gone? It's good that you told me to stretch because he was in the hallway and he was sniffing at those fire alarms. He was going to steal it again. Oh. Oh. Did someone die? What did I miss? What happened? Do I have footage of that? Somebody clip that, please. Who died? I know it isn't pale, so... Bexy, what happened? Bexy, did you fall? We just spammed you one of your streams with redeems, yeah. Before I put the cooldowns on. I was at half heart and half food, so I yeeted fair. Embarrassing to say, but I can't find your hole. Look, it's not about the hole. It's what's around it. Have a look what's around it. There's so many books to do that. I hope you're happy. It will take forever to get that again. Can you point me in the right direction, please? It's quite bushy. Truer words have never been spoken. I don't remember that though. Oh, it wasn't too long ago. It wasn't too long ago, I remember it. It's betwixt a pair of mouths that are quite bouncy. Listen, Major Jinx. You leave Frank and Gerald out of this. Even though I did flash them on stream the other day. My memory's like Dory's, that's fair. That's fair. You played like, I only get naked at the library, and having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card. And it was before I added cooldowns, so you guys could just play them over and over. 'Twas a sight to behold. You're welcome. You're welcome. Gotta get Frank and Gerald on before I get my actual face on. Full moon bouncing in the camera. Beware the moon. Oh, you have your allies with you. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. You lovely bunch of crazies. That really sums us up, Lady Magora. I'm going to say goodnight and see you soon. Good night, Lady Magora. I'll see you soon, I hope. I'm not on Wednesday, so I'll be back on Thursday. But I'll be active in Discord. Thank you for hanging out, and please give Mickey a big old kiss from me. Pretty sure I can hear clapping. Seems to follow us, but I can never tell if it's you or me. Still have some waiting for me. What, allies? Really? The Wallace and Gromit film. It's the best joke ever made. Beware the moon. And he's just got his ass out. It's great. Really? Aw, you gave me allies? Eee. I don't know how to use them. I just want to look at them. They're cute. They're just a little baby. Make sure you give them an item, and then they'll kiss my artichokes. If you ask me, this was arson. Somebody arson around. It's like a milder Hot Fuzz vibe. It's beautiful. Give them an item. Then they collect it for you. Without an item, they will just fly away. Oh, I didn't know that. That explains why those allays that I once found didn't follow me anywhere. So they want to work. They want to give a job. They're unionized. In an hour? But I can't wait an hour. It's so good. And the best joke for me is like, you know when the two dogs are fighting in that little aeroplane? And it's like a ride? And it stops, and the joke is that they both stop fighting and they look for more money to make the ride go so they can continue their fight. But it's the fact that the bulldog like shuffles around and pulls out a little purse. And he starts looking around for his little coins. It was like the slugs of 82, where the slugs were the size of pigs. So good. Film needs to be on the watch list. I'll add it. I tend to watch it over Christmas, not gonna lie. But there's gonna be a new one this Christmas, so we better get through the others. Shall we do a Wallace and Gromit marathon? Honestly, a Wallace and Gromit marathon is just 2 films. Because there's 3 half-an-hour shorts, 1 feature-length film, and then another half-an-hour, 45-minute short after that. So it's just like 2 films. I get Vicar of Dibley vibes from Wallace and Gromit in this chat. Yeah! Vicar of Dibley is great. You know, I might watch some of that tonight. I might be persuaded for a Vicar of Dibs or 2. It's the Easter Bunny episode that gets me. I mean, obviously it's got a sad undertone, but just when she's dressed up as the bunny and she stood in the middle of the street. The Lent episode, yeah! It's when they pull that big chocolate bar out of the Bible. It's for all the little orphan children. Vicar of Dibley and Dinner Ladies. I've never seen Dinner Ladies, but I know isn't it Victoria Wood in it? And I think she's amazing. Well, she was amazing as a comedic actress. I think she's amazing. Also, did you guys watch the comic relief specials of Vicar of Dibley, where it's Richard Armitage and she falls in love with him? Yep, and when she jumps over that gate, to talk to him, that gets me every time. He's like down in the village and she's up in the field, and she's just like barrels down the hill to talk to him, and then she goes there, fancy seeing you here, I was just out for a walk, and she's really out of breath. My neighbour is looking up through his hole. He's looking up through a hole in his seat. What? No, that's so creepy. Is that actually happening, or is that a quote, Major Jinx, that I don't remember? Please tell me that's not actually happening. That freaked me the fuck out. This family-sized portion of pasta is in fact the starter, is it? Lovely. The Christmas dinner episode is an actual masterpiece in comedic writing. It's so great. And just like British awkwardness at just saying no. You know? That's my reaction to you not saying dillos. Okay, thank you. You just scared the fuck out of me. I'm like, is that actually happening? When he's with the other woman and she's following and he hides in the puddle. Yeah. She yeeted herself down that puddle. There's not even like, I don't know. Sometimes you can see when a stunt is coming because the actor or actress will sort of cringe a bit. She didn't give anything away. She's like, I'm going in. She's great, isn't she? I wonder what she's doing now. I feel like she wrote a book. Did she write a book? She probably wrote a book. Everyone writing a book these days apart from me. My cobblestone problem is slowly and surely getting bigger. I'm kind of more praying that the cobblestone thing works out now. You're writing amazing short stories that... Lexi, you can get out of here. She plunged herself in. She really did. And it's quite like a short jump too. Oh, it's just so good. You can't get better than that. I don't think anything will be written as good as that. And it came at like the perfect time. Where, like, I know we've been talking about religion, but like, it came at the perfect time where people were still religious enough, like, for it to be relevant, but not so religious that it couldn't be funny. You know, people used to know their vicar. And things like that. And it just, it was perfect timing for it as well. Sometimes great comedy doesn't come at the right time, but that was perfect. Father Ted? Oh, I've seen some Father Ted. I wouldn't be able to tell you specific episodes, though. I'll say that. She must have fucking stunk. No, for real. Because it's not a clean puddle. And I have some lapas. I have a lot of lapas. So you're a racist now, are you, Ted? Yeah. And the sandwiches. I love Father Ted. It's a classic, isn't it? But that's the thing. I think it became such a classic in our house that we'd always have it on, and so I wouldn't pay attention to it. So I couldn't name episodes or anything. Vicar of Dibley's more something that I paid attention to. I still have a bucket of lava on me. All right. I throw it down on Pale. The fucking Greeks. No, it's the Chinese he's racist to. Well, as long as he hates someone. Not Father Ted with bastard this and bastard that. Yep. A classic. A cavern. You big hairy arse, you fecker. Do you feel like Mrs. Brown's was trying to do a Father Ted but didn't quite hit the mark? Now, Father Jack, what do you say to a lovely cup of tea? Feck off! Oh, it's so good. I mean, there are some real classics, aren't there? There's, I used to do Blackadder. Again, I couldn't tell you specific episodes. And, Dad's Army as well. I used to love that. Don't tell him your name, Pike. Next time you're having a bad day, you can be Woods' mum and dinner, ladies. There you go. You don't know who that is, but you'll both love her and be riveled by her. I can't wait. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. I thought the movie they made on that was actually alright. It was actually decent because they didn't try to be like Dad's Army. It wasn't like, I don't know, they didn't try to do it too much. It had a tiny plot and it was character comedy and I liked that. I loved it. They made it their own and it worked. Exactly. That's what it should feel like. Another one for the watch list. Haven't seen it in ages. I'm gonna have to write these down somewhere. Hang on, I'm writing them on the back of the receipt that I got for the rice bowl yesterday. Dinner, ladies. He eats himself off the cliff. Stuck to the wheelchair, yeah. I mean, the stunts were kind of good, not gonna lie. Does this make us old now? We're reminiscing about old TV. Are we old? Do we need to accept that? You know how I know we're making progress? Is it used to take me 1 rocket to get out of the hole, and now it takes me 2. Let's put the rest of my cobble in here. And I'll chuck the rest down. Is it stuffed full of cobble yet? It might be. Let me see. Oh no, we have some space for cobble, so it wouldn't jam it. Oh hey! Oh, we got some ores there. Nice. I love the filtering system. It's beautiful. You guys looking at my chests? No, father, none. None. Nope, I refuse. Love looking at your chests. Oh, the LA pushed me out the way. You see it? It's nudging me. Do you have storage for deep slate yet? No, I was putting it in this chest. This one. Oh, look, you expanded it. Magic. I love how Pale just flies in and improves what I've built, even though it was based on what you built in the first place. That's nearly full. Oh, it is. Still the pecking out curtains. Yes, father. Carpet. Yes, father. Gobshite. Oh, you know, faulty towers. That just came to mind. I don't know why that just came to mind. When she was like, yeah, when she's like, I was promised a sea view. The sea? It's over there between the sky and the land. Don't mention the war. It's so good. You ever seen my wife making toast, Polly? It's so good. It's so good. He starts off so collected and calm, and it's just, every episode is just seeing him lose his mind. It's perfect. I should probably be, oh no, I think it is fixing itself. It's doing that little dip. Nice trace. No, Mr. Faulty. Uno, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. Catherine Tate's Nan. I've only seen clips of Catherine Tate's Nan, but I really like her Specky one. What's the matter with you, Specky? You fed up with people calling you Specky? She's just tone deaf. Been lovely as always. Great to see you, Jinx. I'll see you soon. And maybe you'll see me on Twitch stream soon. I hope so, Jinx. We managed to actually make it on. We sorted out your microphone and we were both running a game and on it at the same time. It's hope. There's hope. Night night, you beautiful people. Good night, you beautiful person. Mrs. Bucket. Mrs. Bouquet. The Dowager Lady something's homemade something wine. The Dowager Lady Ursula's homemade gooseberry wine, that's it. And she progressively gets drunker on it. Home gooseberry wine. See you later. Hello, hello. Yeah, the classic. Hello, hello. Did you guys ever used to watch Norman Wisdom? I mean, I'm talking very old here. The Norman Wisdoms. There's one in particular. I gotta rewatch many old comedies now. Yeah. We need to do a watch party. Never watched Norman Wisdom stuff? Okay. If you can ever look at Norman Wisdom stuff, look at the one where he's a milkman. It's fucking beautiful comedy. It's great. He's just, I don't know, there's a scene where, I'll get the scene. There's a scene where they're all waking up and they're all just blind tired. I feel like I've seen that. You might have done, it was like a whole pop culture moment. The one where specifically he's a milkman. He did a lot, but there's specifically the milkman one. And there's a scene where they're all waking up in the house and they're just blind tired. And he like falls over, he tries to save himself, he grabs the wallpaper, strips all the wallpaper off. It's just great. Proper old stunts. And the storyline is honestly like a Monty Python film. It's great. It's about a big business of milkmen trying to get all the, sounds like Mr. Bean physical comedy. Oh yeah. They're trying to put him out of business because he's like a locally owned thing. Some mothers do have him. Oh yeah, some mothers do have him. And they feed, so he's a milkman with a cart pulled by a horse. And so like this evil company poisons the horse. Poor old Nelly. And he has to try and be a milkman without a horse. That is honestly the basis of it. And then at some point, he gets caught in a fire, and he's trying to put the fire out. He just grabs he grabs the fireman's costume, and he's just like, "Sure, I'll help." It's great. Let me find the scene for you because I think it's absolutely hilarious. Right, hang on. Normal wisdom, I just typed in. Is normal wisdom just common sense? Normal wisdom. The Early Bird. It's called The Early Bird. Oh, the whole thing's on YouTube. Brilliant. Sorry if I just deafened any of you. It's just, I just remember the waking up scene and just howling at it because they just took such a simple concept, being tired, and they turned it into this whole segment of physical comedy. I should put it videos. Right, it's in videos on Discord. Just that scene. But the full thing is on YouTube. It's great. And the storyline, oh, it's brilliant. It's really funny. It could honestly be like a Monty Python. It's like a parody. He sees his milk cart be taken out by a train, and he's going like, no, why? He's knelt by the train tracks. We need to watch Party Channel in Discord. We do. We really fucking do. It seems like we've got fairly similar tastes in the good stuff too. It's a good basis to go from. I thought I had slain my my chest monster, but apparently it still lives. It's still healthy. It still liveth. Rick Mail and Aid Edmondsons? Did you see Bottom? Who's? Have you seen Bottom with Rick Mail and Aid Edmondson? No, never even heard of it. Usually I've heard of it. No, never even heard of it. Alternative comedy is a bit dodgy at times, but the live shows are a scream. I don't mind comedy being a bit dodgy. I'd say my limit is around, like, the most controversial things Ricky Gervais has said. I'd say that's my limit. It's like Philomena Kunk is just so stupid. I've only seen clips of Philomena Kunk, but I think I would really love it. Just the dry delivery, you know. The ancient Egyptians used to think that the only thing worth doing was dying. Things like that. You've seen Blackadder? I have indeed. Most familiar with the Army series. Less familiar with the Tudor series and the other ones, but yeah. Watched a load of it and just cackled away. It's well worth a watch. All right. We'll add it to the watch list. Let me just... Add it to the watch list. It's written down. I better not lose that receipt now. Bottom is Lord Flashert mixed with Baldrick. I love Baldrick. Baldrick really made that show. I think there's something really valuable in, like, having that, like, I don't know, companion to bounce off of. Season 1 of Blackadder, it was Baldrick and whoever Tim McCurry's character was called, the smart ones, and Blackadder himself being the idiot. Ah, you prefer that kind of dynamic. Blackadder not keeping up. Again, it's that dry delivery, it's slightly posh delivery. With Rowan Atkinson just being like, you know, where I will move to Nepal and live out the rest of my life as a goat, that sort of thing. It's just so dryly delivered. It really has value. Rowan Atkinson is basically gone. Or is he the devil? Have you seen Toby? His Toby sketch. I'm Toby, also known as the devil. I love the difference between that and the rest of the season of Blackadder just being the wit. Ah, yeah. I see. Brian Blessed, great. Great shout. Yes, the Toby sketch. Oh, it's great, isn't it? I'm afraid the Jews were right. Sorry, the Jews were right. Yeah. It's so good. And he's so dry with it. If all male adulterers could just line up over there next to that small waist height guillotine. It's brilliant. Oh, my mum just messaged me. The Lego looks amazing. Well done, darling. My mum, guys. Checking in with you to make sure you're okay. My mum. Oh, I think I lapped pale. Hang on. Oh, was I supposed to be doing the middle? I probably was supposed to be doing the middle. Oh, you're doing the middle now. I didn't lap you. Ah! We're out of sync. Then there's just Bexy Soleil. You left off of it? I did. Where is Bexy? Bexy's down there. Bexy, what you doing? Every now and then the LA pops up and looks at me like a little creep. Oh, it's so good, the Toby sketch. If you haven't seen it, Bexy, watch it. It's so good. I mean, there's a list of his sketch. One of them is not PC anymore, because he does put on an Indian accent, but it is a good sketch in general. Where it's like, he plays like a waiter or an owner of an Indian restaurant, and he's serving these 4, like, blokes. Oh, female adulteress over there, I'll be with you shortly. Yeah, literally. So good. Yeah, there's a good Indian restaurant sketch, but it is not PC. I have a line with being PC though. I just, yeah. The whole thing with BBC iPlayer removing Vicar of Dibley because of the bestiality jokes, it's like, no, stop it. He was supposed to be weird. Some of the best comedy is not PC anymore. That's what I mean. I have a line where it's like, you know, don't bully people and call it comedy, but at the same time, like, I don't know, like the Rowan Atkinson sketch. None of the stereotypes, the Indian stereotypes that he is sort of putting into that sketch are harmful. They're not bad stereotypes, they're just stereotypes. And it's just, it's hard to draw that line. Punching up is satire, punching down is bullying. Yeah. I agree with that. But there's a certain line, and it's like, I think it's sort of, we're in that stage at the moment where everything is pulled back for being afraid of being PC, including Vicar of Dibley. Come on, where's the bad intent in Vicar of Dibley? Owen is supposed to be weird. That's the point. But, yeah, I think it's all been pulled back, and I think slowly but surely different things will get released, re-released, or fed back, because people will start to draw a line. I agree that things needed to be more PC. Yes. No. It's when he goes, no parking in the upper field. Do you mean no parking? Or no. Parking is in the upper field. No. Parking in the upper field. It's great. But I think we're just, as English people, we're learning where to draw the line. And that's fine. Like, there's certain stereotypes about lesbians. That's the minority group that I'm in, so let's take that. That I'm like, that's funny. You know? There's certain stereotypes can be funny, and certain stereotypes are not funny. BRB, all good, Bexy. Certain stereotypes like U-hauling, falling in love very quick. First dates lasting for like days. That sort of stuff is funny. I don't mind being mocked for the good stuff. Little Britain with the only gay in the village. Yeah, I'm a fully qualified muff diver. Yeah. See, that's funny. It's funny because it's not just, it sets up, like, it's like he's, the funny thing about that is the stereotype that it stems from is that everybody knows you're gay apart from you. And that's funny for gay people and for straight people. It's funny. Because he's kind of just like, how do you know I'm gay? But he's dressed in like a full, you know, leather plastic leotard. And the fact that he can't tell that Mafanwe is gay either. Love it. Or that everyone in the village is going at it. I got to admit, I struggle with the blackface in Little Britain. I struggle with that. But the rest of the sketches I find fairly funny. I also liked Come Fly With Me. Come Fly With Me was funny. But again, the blackface. I can understand why they'd have to take that down. I must be the only person that never found Little Britain funny. That's fair. I mean, comedy is subjective. A lot of Little Britain went across the line for me. Or maybe I'm just remembering the blackface then. I just remember, like, bits of it. I remember the guy in the wheelchair, but he's faking being in a wheelchair. He's just lazy, right? I remember that. I remember some of the blackface, and I remember this ginger lady, and I think the core of the joke was just fat phobia. This ginger lady that goes to the spa, and she's just an awful woman who won't pay. But Come Fly With Me I found funny. I fell. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Subverts expectations, you know, deadpan delivery. That's good. But I can understand it not being great because he's in a wheelchair and the actor is not in a wheelchair. I get that. I did like Come Fly With Me. Did anyone ever see Come Fly With Me? The married couple in Come Fly With Me get me every time. Well, both married couples. The pilot married couple and the married couple that keep going on holiday and they keep having a terrible time. And Fergal, the gay steward. That's funny. Fergal's good. Saw a bit in some of the worst bits of Little Britain. No! Oh, I thought it was great. There's this like, oh, it's just, I don't know. I felt like it was toned down in Come Fly With Me. But there's some great comedy with with sort of like stereotypes with married couples. And of course they're the married couple, which kind of makes it even funnier. Which I found it great. And the fact that, oh yeah, it was just like, it was put as like a proper documentary and everything. And Chelsea and Keely, the check-in girls. The Koreans, or is that something else? Oh, I don't know. The Koreans? That doesn't ring a bell. But I can understand them removing stuff like that. I think I would find it offensive if I wasn't white. It's not my place to be offended sort of for them, but to recognize why they would be, kind of thing. IT crowd, brilliant. Brilliant. Have you tried turning it off and on again? It's the internet, Roy. Best line in the IT crowd is when he's looking at Jen's computer and he's just like, if it was a horse, I would shoot it. Just put it with the rest of the fire. He's trying to send an email. Emergency. Fire. But see, there was a debate online about the IT crowd because apparently it's offensive because Moss is autistic. Like, the two sisters? Yeah. Chelsea and Keely. And the whole thing is with Chelsea and Keely, they're Scouse. Or one of them Scouse. So they go Tsjechen. Keely spreken. There has to be a certain... That's what I mean. There has to be a certain line somewhere. Is Moss making fun of autistic people? I don't think so. But the blackface in Little Britain, 100% making fun of black people. I'm afraid they're not for sale. And also the bomb disposal unit. What are you running it on? Windows Vista. We're going to die. Yeah, 3. Never forget the 3. And the boss. Oh, I completely forgot about the boss. Jen. Father. Oh, hello. Is that the angry Enderman down this hole only appears occasionally. Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay, there's an Enderman in the corner. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Matt Berry. Oh, Matt Berry. 100%. Matt Berry. 100%. See, Rich Roddy in another episode, he's not making fun of autistic people, he's just turning himself up a notch. Ah, see? There you go. I've not seen him in anything else or in any interviews. But I think that's, yeah, that show's pretty perfect in terms of, like, juxtaposition and character comedy. I keep digging through. Is it because it's the last layer? We're not on the last layer. Stop it. There's a gun in this desk. I wonder if it's loaded. Points to mouth and clicks. I guess not. Literally. You have these really smart IT guys. That's the button for the internet. The button for the internet. Oh my god, we're only 1 layer away. Oh my god, thank you so much. It's wireless. Yeah. I'm shocked I remembered the number. Is that the actual number? 0118999 999 881 999 11 9725 3. That sounds right. Oh shoot, I'm going down a hole. Well, I mean, I am down a hole, but you know what I mean. We're gonna have to patch this real quick. Stop the mobs coming in. But yeah, that's a great comedy. IT Crowd is a very good shout. Ah, fuck. Talking about the IT Crowd the other day at work, a head of dispatch called his son and said, "Do you remember the number from the IT Crowd?" And his son just rattled it off. Really? That's hilarious that people are still remembering it like that. I mean, it's great. I'm out of ore. Not ore, deep slate. Oh, and the goth guy. Noel Fielding, I actually find so... I tried to watch Noel Fielding's like solo show. I couldn't get through it. I understand bizarre comedy. I understand what it's supposed to be. I think Noel Fielding works best when he's in a comedy and he can like be the thing that other people bounce off of. I think that's where he works best. I remember him in the IT Crowd. When he's like, ooh. Guess who I found while BRBing? It's a daisy! It's a daisy! His name is Pedophile. Who's a pedophile? Richard! Something that I watched and I enjoyed recently, it had the guy from Horrible Histories in it. It's his most recent work, and it has Pam from Gavin and Stacey in it as well. See if anyone knows the name. But I watched that recently. All of the series, because I was addicted to it. It's brilliant. It's a little bit more subtle comedy, but it is brilliant. And it has Jen in it. I should have said that as well. It has the actress that plays Jen. They play like a family in the UK. And Jen's the mum. The guy from Horrible Histories is the dad. The grandmother is Pam from Gavin and Stacey. It's a great little piece of work, but it wasn't really advertised at all. I didn't really know that it had happened. And they'd already made 3 series. I found Little Britain's Vicky Pollard funny, but only because I understood what she was saying when she spoke really fast in season 1. And everyone was like, huh? Literally a proper lad just in goth gear. Yeah. He's in disguise. Also, Pale, there's a huge, like, area of, just no blocks around the edge now. Look at the hole! We've seriously done 20 layers. Holy shit, guys. Thank you so much. They started filming the final episode of Gavin and Stacey today. Oh my god, don't break my heart like that. I'll cry at Gavin and Stacey. Now, that is a comedy with a heart. The football challenge, he revealed that he played Crystal Palace's Crystal Palace's official under-21s team. That's great. He is a proper lad. £3 6. You'll be down the golf course. You'll be calling me 3 steaks, Pam. And before I know it, it's so good. Oh, my little prince. I've just been crying. A badger lost all his baby pups. Pale. Oh, hey, Bexy, you're back. Hey. Oh my god, the holes are shining through. Hello, hello. My, what have we here? What a surprise, what a surprise. I just start digging random holes and seeing if Pale falls through. I will, I'm not paying attention. It'll happen. We're so close to the end of the hole. I was not expecting this today. Thank you so much. Oh. It happened. You're not eating ham, Pam. Oh my Christ. Oh my Christ. Oh, the LA just made the cutest little noise in my ear. It went like, doo-doo. The night sky is shining through. The hole. Nuki's making cute noises in my ear. I don't know what you mean. Not me, not you posting that right after I said the hole. The hole. That's all that's left of the hole. Oh, damn it, I fell off it. You're digging on my feet. Ah! God damn it. I knew you were going to come for me after I said it. Look at it. It's so nearly done. It is done. Thank you so much. Let's go. Even the LA is just like, yeah. The LA is so cute. I swear to God, we have the same brain. Oh, that's my pickaxe. Wait a second. Fill in the hole. Thank you so much, guys. You just dug 20 levels with me. Now we've cleared out Newt's hole. Damn right you have. It was always meant to be you guys. My LA's picking up the stone. Oh, look at it. They just want to be helpful. Oh, I did nothing. You were here. And that meant a lot. Hang on, we gotta see the sunrise in the hole. Moral support. Exactly. We have moral support. The hole. It is complete. Look at it. You can't even see the bottom with my render distance. Whoa. Hey. Oh, is it field of vision? Maybe it's field of vision. FOV, as the cool kids say. No, that just like brings you away. I can't render any. Look at that! You can't see the bottom. It looks like it's to heaven. The hole to heaven. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. Hole to heaven definitely needs. Listen. Oh yeah, Connor. And they all knew that she wasn't a vegetarian. Oh my Christ. Thank you so much, guys. That means so much. Well, you guys have as much aged copper as you want, by the way. Whoa. You said copper. I think that's it. I have so much lapis too. If you guys want any of this, just take it. You get feeding through. It's so cool. Right, redstone in there. And then don't burn up the copper. Oh, whoops. Beautiful, no notes. Put Doris in the... Listen, I'm not doing it. I haven't done it. There's your salad. I'm listening. Fail. Now that you've all had a good look and rummage around my hole, I feel like we're closer. It was very pleasing, I swear to God. Need to know what happened on that bloody fishing trip. Do you think they'll ever reveal it? Well, I mean, they hinted at it. Lin Beifong, listen. Losing track of my mind. They hinted at it. They were like, oh, they huddled together for warmth. And then something else happened, but you don't know what the something else is. It started with them huddling together for warmth. Getting upside news all is very fun, I swear. I swear to God. I might AFK this for real. Right, anyway. That's an end to the stream for today. Thank you so much for getting in my hole, Pale and Bexy. Thank you everyone else for being here, for watching, for lurking, for chatting, and everyone else in between. I will see you on Thursday with some Overwatch. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Let me take a look at Stream Manager, see if there's anyone to raid. Go and raid your favourite person. There's no one to raid. There we go. Thank you for stream. Oh, thank you for being here, Swamp Witch. It's been great to see you. It has been great to see you. Have a wonderful evening and Tuesday. Thank you, Bexy. Good night, Newt. Catch you later. Catch you later, Pale. Bye, everyone.